What's up? This is the Casket, home to the lamest taste. Check me out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. All one word, the Casket. Where you subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more as I struggle to open a can. Okay. A couple weeks ago, I did a test stream to figure out if I could stream with this setup, and it worked kind of, sort of. I don't know if I'm going to go into PlayStation 5 stuff today, but today is really cool. It was yesterday, but I was able to secure the Switch 2. I pre-ordered this. I was working in one of the malls while pre-orders went live. I had the opportunity. I went and put some money down on it. But I did secure it. I did pick this up. I went there yesterday. Unfortunately, one of the annoying things about my job, which I love, is that sometimes there is no work. I work in construction, and sometimes it's just slow. So you have nothing to do. Thankfully, I got to stand online and get this when I would have normally been at work. So I did this. I set it all up. I went through. So we're going to go through some of the stuff I got. I did wait online at the Roosevelt Field Mall. Cool GameStop bag. Did secure this. I know some people were complaining about how they packaged everything. So I did like how there was instructions and stuff there. I did do midnight release for Switch 1, which is really cool. But people were complaining that the Switch itself was screen up right here, and some places were stapling the receipts here and going through and damaging the screen, which really sucks. But yeah, it was just a simple box. I like this a little bit more organized than the Switch 1 box. Switch 1 box was a little clunkier, a little bigger than this actually. So I do like how they were able to size that down. So this was the box. I like the design. Other stuff that I got was I picked up 2 wheels from GameStop. They were reasonably priced. And I picked up a second set of Joy-Cons because I know that I'm going to want to play Mario Kart with a group of friends. So I got a second set of Joy-Cons. And GameStop threw in a free screen protector, which quality-wise is pretty solid. I do enjoy it. So obviously, Switch comes with one of these, which I will be using when we play a little bit today. But this is the Switch 2. Ignore the fingerprints. There is a screen protector on there. And this is my Switch 1 that I've had since day one. Obviously, the Joy-Cons are way newer than that, but this is a day one release Switch. And this is a day one release Switch 2. So I'm really excited because I wasn't thinking I was going to be able to acquire this. Because I just didn't think it was in the budget. I didn't think I was going to be able to secure a pre-order because of the way things work online and everything going on. But I got really lucky where I was working at the time, and I got one. I don't like that I have to see this. Can I? Play background. Can I get rid of this? Oh, I can. Oh, okay, cool. That's sick. All right. I didn't want to deal with that. So if you can't tell, Switch 2 is a fair deal bigger than the Switch 1. And I was actually impressed with how much bigger. Screen's nice. Screen is not OLED, which is really annoying. Because I did not get the Switch OLED. And I don't believe my wife says either. The other big thing that I really like compared is this kickstand is insane. You could go all the way back. You can rest it on. I like that. They still have the chip underneath the thing, which is a cool nod to the original. That's where the SD card was on the original, underneath that small little kickstand. And even the backs, it literally is just an upgrade. I don't necessarily think it needed to make it a whole new console, because basically it does everything the original did, just a little bit better. And I feel like that's what they tried with the OLED, and the OLED was just really a screen increase. and not really a hardware update. But yeah, I'm going to throw this into the dock that is behind me. I have it all hooked up to a capture card, so I should be able to pull this up right away. We're going to play some games, a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm going to hang out because I have nothing to do because I'm not working and I don't stream anymore. I usually just use Twitch to make YouTube videos where you check out my YouTube channel, The Vinyl Casket, all one word, where you subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much more, and you check out all my trailer reactions, movie reviews, TV show reviews. I just finished watching the Hulu original or FX original Adults on Hulu because I found out that a comedian that I found on TikTok was acting in that show, and I was like, oh, I really like him. Let me check out that show, and it already looks pretty interesting. And I checked it out, and it was honestly 8 episodes, a lot of fun. I hope it gets a second season. It was pretty solid in my opinion. If I get around to it, I might hook up the PS5. I might just sit here and read comics or read Warbreaker, which I'm almost done with. If I worked the last 2 days, I definitely would. I only really read my novels while on the train. So the last couple of the last month or so has been really rough for me because I worked a job where I had to drive, so I didn't read it all for like 3 weeks, and then I was off for a week, so I just didn't have the the urge to read on the couch here. I was reading comics and reading on my tablet and all this stuff. I need to get back into that because I'm so close, and I want to read it. So if you don't know, let me plug this in. But me and one of my friends have been on a huge Brandon Sanderson dive over the course of, I think it was since the end of September. Since I got back from Disney, we have been deep diving Brandon Sanderson. I also really like that the Joy-Cons are magnetic. I'm still getting used to it. It's hard taking them off because it wants to drop in your hand. You're like, what do I hold on to? But it is really solid. I am having a blast with all the little different functionalities, like how they clip off is this like trigger mechanism that pops it off and then it wants to pop out. Because I'm assuming that this right here, if you can see that, I'm assuming that magnet is the polar opposite of the magnet that holds it there. So when it does that, it wants to push the whole thing off because of magnetism. And I could be completely wrong. That could be so far from the truth. It's insane. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do 5. And I want to hit that. And is it going to work? It worked. So this morning was a headache trying. Oh, and all this is downloaded. Sick. So, there we go. This, I believe, is new. I don't know if this is new. I think these two are new with the Switch 2. I already played a lot of Stardew last night with this, and it plays great. It looks great. It feels great. Me and my wife played this. We tied. We could not beat each other. We played one round last night. Free roam is sick. Yeah, I'm posting this everywhere, all over both my Instagrams, all over my Snapchat. I sent this link to a ton of people. I used to stream all the time. So 2020, yeah. So 2020 pandemic hits. If you want a background story on the Vinyl Casket, the Vinyl Casket started as during the pandemic. I was working. I was an essential worker. Bullshit. I was working full-time at the grocery store. I was getting hazard pay, and everybody in my entire life was sitting at home doing nothing. And I was jealous because I was forced to go to work, get a ton of overtime, and get paid more. And I was getting the stimulus checks. So with that excess money, I bought this new laptop because my MacBook, which I was making, if you check out a YouTube channel, if you search it, I don't know if it's even going to come up, but there was a YouTube channel called Build and Rants. Build and Rants was a channel that I made where I had recorded myself building Gundam model kits, snipping everything, doing the whole thing, and then putting them together. I would speed them up, right? I would edit the clips and I would speed it up into like a time lapse, and then I would record as I watched the edit final project. I would record myself ranting about stuff, usually movie related, as a voiceover over it, and then I would post these videos of me ranting over a time lapse of me building a model kit. And I did like 3 or 4. I think the 5th one I was gonna do, I just couldn't get it. There was something wrong. It took forever. My MacBook was crapping out. My MacBook at that time was probably like 7 years old. It was crapping out. It took like 4 or 5 hours to upload a video. I had a bunch of not properly downloaded editing software there, stuff that you can't get anymore because it's all cloud based now. And I was super excited about what I was doing, but it took so long to do it that I just couldn't make it work. So I gave up, basically. I had this arm, I believe. I had a crappy mic. I had a DSLR camera that I was using, and that's what I had. I had a light box. I still have my backgrounds for the light box broke, so I have a light box. I can't use it as much anymore, but I had everything together, and I had some I had some equipment, right? So eventually what I did was I bought this tripod that I have. I bought this Elgato Wave 1. Eventually I was just like, bought this laptop, and this is HP Omen, and I pieced it together piece by piece, and as I made more money and as I got more stimulus checks, I swapped things out. So eventually I swapped out to the Elgato Wave 1. I got a crappy capture card, then I got an Elgato capture card, then I had a crappy Wave making my camera go through, then I got a Cam Link, I got a Sony Alpha 6, an LED light, and that's really it. Like, I haven't really upgraded any of my setup in probably 2 years. So if you don't count consoles and stuff. So I had that, and I started streaming. Like, I wouldn't work Saturday, Sunday. I would get home by 2 o'clock, and I would stream all night. I wasn't living with my fiance at the time. My current wife, we weren't living together. So I was like, I might as well. Let me check this out, because I'm actually really, yeah, close. I was really, don't give me an update. Don't give me an update. Oh, that's annoying. See membership details. What is this? Okay. Not what I wanted. This is annoying. This is what they're really doing. That's not bad, right? Oh, expansion pack is more. Wow. Expansion pack's a lot more. See, this is the problem. I'll get back to talking about the whole how I got into streaming, but this is one of the major issues that people are having with the Switch 2 release. The price was a little bit annoying, and I understand it's been, what, 6 years, 7 years, and $150 price increase doesn't seem like that much over. And I just swiped out of my Switch app. Oh, my Twitch app. Not what I want to do. Okay. Stream manager. I'm all good, right? Yeah, I'm alive. Yeah. Can I see my statistics on the phone now? But yeah, that's my big issue right now, and everyone's really is that I feel like $150 increase over the price over that amount of years isn't that crazy, but when you're looking at just the lack of shit you're getting and the way that, all right, you increase it at 150, then you don't increase game prices. But now you're increasing game prices exponentially. You're trying to take away the physical ramifications of everything, and you're trying to do this whole thing with your online. You either got to do, if you want 150, then games got to stay $49 to $59. You know, they're doing a lot. And obviously, I got the bundle, so I got this game for what, $30, $40 cheaper than what they were trying to list it for. I want to play some of these gaming games. Yes, I do. I do actually want to. Am I going to right away? Probably not. Like $80 for up to 8 users. That's kind of crazy. Cause who really has 8 users? Who really, Oyster. Thank you, Ginger Boy. Yeah, I don't get that. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I feel like the expansion pack seems like a cash grab. It seems like a huge cash grab because the 12 months at $20 for an individual user isn't that bad. But now if you want to use the classic catalog, you got to get the expansion pack, it seems like. And that is $50 for a year, which still isn't too much, but still is stupid. It should really, 20 to 40. It should really be 39. You double it. You're doing more than doubling it. And I feel like realistically that's annoying as shit. And 12 months for just a regular family, because first off, you have no option for a family except for 12 months. That's a cash grab. $35 seems reasonable, but then if you want those classic games, so like your kids are going to play that, but you want to play Wind Waker, you're screwed at $80. I know what a Joey fat stack is. This fucking guy. Yeah. But yeah, basically huge cash grab. I don't really support them doing this. I did want to get the console. So am I going to do this right away? Probably not at all. And I don't think a lot of people are. People are going to probably wait for some kind of decrease in the price, but we'll go back to the home. I will play this, and like the fact that you have to do some stupid shit for the upgrade packages seems dumb as what is going on here? Oh, it's loading. It seems dumb. Seems really dumb. I'm probably gonna do free roam in a little bit, but like I'll just finish the story that I was telling. So basically, working, had all the setup. I was getting home at like 2 o'clock, 2:30 every day. I wasn't living with my fiance at the time, my wife, and I just started streaming on weekends every day after work. I was playing Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake. I was playing Tony Hawk 1 and 2, Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake, and then I was just grinding, and then I eventually just started, like, while we playing stupid stuff, I would like be talking about the comics I was buying, because at that time in the pandemic, they stopped putting out comics. Or they had just started re-releasing comics. So there was like a 3-month period where shops weren't getting anything. They weren't printing comics. So I focused on gameplay and focused on doing that. And then when comics came back out, that's when I started like talking about the comics I read that week while I was playing games. And some guy named Manny reads comics. You can check him out on Instagram. I don't think he has a YouTube anymore. I don't even think he makes TikToks anymore. But he was pretty crucial into the fact of me getting involved in doing reviews and making a YouTube channel, really. Because I was just streaming on Twitch with that, and then I transitioned really into like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, 2016 God of War, the last Star Wars game, not Fallen Order, all sorts of stuff like that. I was playing all of that on stream, like all the time, like every weekend, any chance I got, even Resident Evil Village. And then but he had tuned into one of my streams and was talking to me about comics and told me like I should, do real reviews, like make videos of my reviews. And we got to talking. He had a bunch of people he was talking to, and we started a podcast. And it was like a online, like virtual book club that we turned into a podcast. There was people from all over, most of the United States, but there were some people international. And we did a couple, like a trial episode, and we did it for like a year. We did almost an entire year of the 1 month later podcast. And that, in that time, towards the end of that year is when I achieved affiliate, because I was streaming every night. I was streaming on weekends. I was doing this podcast, and I was doing comic reviews. Like, I would just live stream my comic review, and at that time my comic reviews were for like an hour, because I had the light box, and I would show and like the internals. I would go through over all my pickups with hardcovers and trade paperbacks, and I would go through everything one at a time and do these very in-depth reviews. And then I would go on to whatever website I use to figure out what I'm ordering for the next week, and I would talk about the next couple months of what's coming out and what I'm getting and which variant covers and the whole thing. I would do like an hour-long live stream of just my comic review and upload that to YouTube. And I did that for a while. You can check out the playlist on my YouTube channel. And eventually I hyper-focused on the YouTube because that was easier to make. And when we switched from 1 month later, because there was issues with that group, into the what was the second podcast called? Oh, that's a great question. What? Oh my God. Weekly Roundup. Weekly Roundup. That's what it was called. So, me, Manny Reads Comics, and this guy named Carlos, good guy, we had a second podcast we started after I got affiliate called Weekly Roundup. And that's when I hyper-focused onto my reviews. I fine-tuned them. I was focusing on that. I started doing the movie reviews. I started doing... it was like right before this time. It was like towards the end of... going into me getting affiliate, and 1 month later ending. And then that year starting and us doing the Weekly Roundup, we I should started doing trailer reactions and movie and TV show reviews, and then that year I hyper focused on usually just using Twitch to make straight up like videos for YouTube and just quick uploading them. So now basically that's still what I do, is what I put out like 15 videos in a day, and then I export them all into YouTube. But yeah, so that's basically how I got to this point. But I was streaming a lot, so let's do free roam. Let's put the headset on. So yeah, this is like one of the cool features. I might play a couple rounds of something else later on, but yeah, playing some gameplay. I haven't done this in a hot minute. There is like crazy stick drift in this game. I don't know if it's this game or the controller. So yeah, free roam is basically you can do whatever, go anywhere. There's challenges and stuff. All these boats. How'd I get out of here? All right. So see how it wants me to twist? It's just like, oh, that's cool. You get eaten by the sludge, but you can drive on the water. That's sick. All right. Oh, just mushrooms, speed bumps. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is just like a little open world. Okay, okay. Well, got a little achievement. Is that a pizza? Oh, shit. Oh! Oh. I'm thinking that I gotta, like, change this controller out. Oh, I missed it. Alright, let's get this one. Let's get this one. Because it's got some crazy stick drift. And they're just stars. So I never had the stick drift on my Switch 1, so I'm kind of annoyed right now. I know it has to do with the magnets make it kind of annoying. I think that's one of the big issues right now, is that they chose to do the magnets. You glided. Oh, I missed that. Oh, oh, into the race? Into the race? No, no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna die! Oh, what the heck was that? Let me change. Let me edit this. So we get some people in the chat. Okay. Hopefully that does something. And make sure. Okay. All right. Sip of this. Okay. Okay. Put that in front of me and resume. Yeah. So this is sick. I don't know if this necessarily warrants you getting this, but it is a pretty good game. I do think I'm not liking the stick. Oh, is it not going to drift? I thought it was going to drift. So maybe that was all in my head. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hit right now. Okay. See, I'm going straight and I'm not drifting. So maybe the drift was just something I... Okay, more achievements. We like that. We love achievements. Yeah, open world is cool. And the game itself, so far, the 4 courses that I have played have been pretty good. Oh, and the grinding feature's sick too. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. Let's change character. We did unlock Rosalina last night. No. Right, we'll go over Dry Bones. What do we got, Dry Bones? What do we got? Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, this is a well-engineered game, but it doesn't warrant the price hike, which is kind of annoying. And even like this is the mode that like is the most pushed. Like the whole game is based on this mode, or is there something else? Oh. Okay, sick. 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 Oh, no. All right, we're done with that. Let's get out of this swamp. Ooh, is that a star? Oh. Oh, it's rain. Oh, what the heck? They're raining. Well, they only last for a couple of seconds. That's crazy. there was like challenges last night and stuff that I haven't seen any yet. But basically the whole map is completely open. So all the different courses and everything are connected because they all, oh, here's one of those challenges. All right, so we got to run through these piranha plants, blue coins. Okay. Oh my God. Hit him. Oh, I missed him! No! Oh, there's no way I'm getting back up there. Nope. Oh, I missed the blue. All right, let's try this one more time. All right, we're gonna grind on him here. We're grinding on him, guys. We're gonna take him out. We're gonna take him out. We're gonna take him out. Oh, I missed the blue coin. No! All right, whatever. I give up. That sucks. I'm really upset with that. Oh, I missed the grind stick. Okay. Oh, I missed the coins. It looks beautiful, right? So yeah, if you're new to the channel, it's Casket, home to lamest taste. Release multiple videos every week on YouTube. You can check me out. It's all one word. I do trailer reactions, movie reviews, TV show reviews. I just watched Adults on Hulu, the FX original, really sick. I'm going to watch tomorrow or later today. I'm gonna 100% watch the new animated Predator movie. Is that a buffalo? Oh, oh! Let me check something over here. Trying to see if I'm gonna have any work on Monday. Yeah, that's the one shitty thing about construction. I love my job to the fullest extent. Because I love it. It's like a great job, and I have a lot of fun, and my apprenticeship has been great. But like every once in a while, you hit this weird dead zone, right, where all the jobs are either so far in that they have full crews, or they are winding down to the end or ending, and usually, almost always, there will be like 3 or 4 jobs that all end like the same week, and then everything that's already ongoing is packed, and then nothing wants to start right away. Everything always gets pushed back. So you'll hit a thing where like 3 jobs end, then you have 3 full crews looking for work, and there's only like for a month a bunch of 1 to 2 day, maybe 3 day hits. And apprentices have to go to class every other week. Every time you get a class, you get screwed because you're locked in with a guy, and then you get taken away, and there's nowhere for you to go. And it's the one sucky thing, and I feel like I haven't been utilizing those days. Like I've been getting, I never, for like a solid 2-3 years, I didn't really get many days. I have 1 day off, 2 days off, maybe a week every once in a while, and I'd use them to get stuff done. And recently I've been getting them a lot more frequently, and I've decided maybe I should use those days to stream, because I haven't been doing any streams. I haven't streamed at all. I should be utilizing, because there is, I am an affiliate. I can make some money off of this. I should try to get some views and stuff going. Oh, what was that? Activated a panel. What did that panel activate, though? Oh, nothing. Oh, yeah. Buffalo Bill. Oh, giraffes? Get that stack, yeah. So yeah, free roam or whatever this mode is called we just shifted at night. Is really sick. What is that? Is that an airport? Oh, missed it. Yeah, not what I wanted to do. All right, whatever. Let's go across this. I want to go this way. I am really excited for Donkey Kong, and that's a game I'm definitely going to play a bunch of. But yeah, if you're interested in TV, film, all that stuff, I react to a ton of trailers. I post mini write-ups on my Instagram of most of everything I review. So all the comics I review, all the I'm driving the wrong way. Movies and shows. I post little mini write-ups and images and stuff on Instagram, so you can check that out if you're into that. Yeah. So right now comics, I don't buy DC and Marvel weekly or even monthly. I don't buy them single issues anymore. So I have the DC Infinite and the Marvel Unlimited apps. And are these jellyfish? Woo! And they're sick apps. I prefer the DC app more than the Marvel app. I just, it's a better price, it's a better offering, it's a better product. So I do monthly pickups of all the indie books I read, right? And I review those. And I have a tablet where I use the apps, and I do a monthly catch-up video. That's the newest series right now. I also have a series called Rerun Reviews, where I go and watch like old movies, series, full like franchises, and like do overviews of that. I haven't done one of those in a while, but you could check that out if you're into that. That's my favorite. Like that's like my child. Like I love that series. I just don't have the time to fully watch. Like that's a lot of watching. Like it's a lot. Like it's, you know, I did Harry Potter. That's 8 movies. So I watched that in a row, then do the overview. I did all 3 trilogies of Star Wars. Did I do American Pie? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. I might have. That's what I really wanted to do. I don't know if I did. I want to do all the Clerks movies, all the Kevin Smith stuff. Yeah, all the Kevin Smith Clerk stuff I want to do. This is pretty sick. No, I missed it. So yeah, there's always stuff in the pipeline. I always got stuff I want to do, but never have the time. And now that I have the time, it's like finding the drive to do it, you know? Ooh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Whoa! Oh, I'm in the truck! I am the caravan! Oh my god, this is crazy. So yeah, I just, you know, I'm gonna focus on making content if I'm not working and stuff, and hopefully I can get some new viewers, because I had viewers when I got affiliate, and I was building a little community, everything was going good, and then you know, the job I was working wasn't enough, and you know, I had gotten a job at a warehouse working overnights. I wasn't able to stream. And I lost it. People disappeared. People I thought were my friends. You know. And it happens. It's no one's fault. Like, I didn't have the time to do it. I was working like 13, 14 hours a day and getting home and then getting 3 hours of sleep and going right back to work. So that's no one's fault but my own. What's Yoshi doing? Oh yeah. Oh, zebra. Yeah, open world's pretty sick in this. Am I gonna be able to catch this guy? Oh, oh. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, guys, remember, Violent Casket on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, all one word, The Violent Casket, home to Lamest Stage. Check me out. Follow, subscribe, everything. Everything is highly appreciated. So yeah, I was trying to get this set up with my extra monitor and it didn't work. I need to get like a new HDMI splitter because the one I'm using just doesn't work. It used to work. I used to have no problem. I used to, when I had my stream up, my setup open all the time. Like I always had it on my desk before we got an apartment. I always had everything set up and never had, had issues. But now that I had to take it down and put it back up every time, I feel like there's always a problem with getting my capture card to work with everything. It's always like a pain in the butt. All right, I give up. All right. Let's quit free roam. All right, let's pull this back up. Nothing on this end. Yeah, you guys are just hanging out with me while I wait to find out if I'm working or not, basically. All right, so I think we're gonna do the knockout thing. So we'll do single. I want to do the knockout tour. So let me. I got my water here. Okay. I still have the box out here. I'm gonna get a snack. I'm gonna throw some stuff out. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick and then we'll get right back into it. Maybe we go to PlayStation 5, who knows? Okay. Ugh. Where can I see the statistics on this stupid freaking on the phone? Damn, 4 years ago. Like, there's some crazy stuff on here. Like, I was really doing well. I felt like it. And like, when I say well, I don't mean like viral. I mean like I was doing a lot better than I ever expected. So I went to school for TV and film production, and I ran a live stream like TV network at the school, and so I had a little bit of like a knowledge of hosting and producing and the whole basics of streaming. Which, thank God, because doing all the hardware was so hard. I can only imagine if I didn't have like a little of an IQ on it. All right, there we go. That's good. Send the second text in like half an hour. All about consistency. Consistency is key. All right, we had an hour. That's sick. So I haven't played this yet. Yeah, we'll do dry bones. Do we do the same bike? I want something with more speed. Oh, an ad. Okay. So you go through. Oh, these are way bigger. Oh, shit. They overlap. Let's do this one. Oh, that's not what I want to do. All right. We'll do 50. All right. How does this work? I think it's like survival of the fittest or some shit. Like each finish line leads into a start in this game. All right, I'm raising my headphones up. Oh, look at this gear. Oh yeah, baby! So the largest pool, oh my god, of racers in a game so far, with it being 24. Which I kind of like because you always got like very close competition to you. Damn. All right, let's get over here. Oh, I miss it. I'm an 8th. Yeah. Okay. So be 16th or better. Ah. Oh, very interesting character choices so far. Like what they decided to start the game with. There we go. Oh, we're in third. So every time you cross a finish line, I'm thinking the pool gets smaller and smaller, like in the Warzone, how the ring gets smaller and smaller every time you hit the time limits. The bomb didn't do anything? Oh yeah! Alright, okay. Is anyone excited for the King of the Hill reboot? Come on, get right there, 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 get right there. Oh, I missed that. Where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go? Right there. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, I wanna get on him. I wanna get on him. I got hit. Oh. 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 Come on, get up on these. I'm like leaning up on the screen. Oh, I missed it. Oh my god, that was so close. Okay, I gotta. Oh no! We gotta go back. How did I get from first place to 11th? No! Okay. I like this. I like knockout. Knockout's fun. Oh. How is this dolphin riding a motorcycle? Oh! No! I gotta move, I gotta move, we gotta move, we gotta move, we're in the area of losing. Oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, okay. Bridge the gap, bridge the gap. Oh no, I got beaten. This is crazy. It's map after map, just continuously one lap each, I think. Because every lap is a different course, and it's six. It seems like 6 laps, 6 different courses, one exclusive that isn't during like the cups. Aim for first, okay. That's what I gotta do, is aim for first, guys. Oh, wrong way, Nick. Oh, no. No. I was so close. Oh, that's awful. That was sick. Oh. Okay, okay. Graphics here look great. That's me. Okay. Okay, new vehicle. Spike Express, new sticker. Sick. So this is the map, right? Can I zoom out? Yeah. So all these are the courses, and they all interconnect. Like you saw us, we went from like here and ended like here. Which I just feel like there's just so much more to unlock, and there's so much more variety with this version of the game than 8 because of this mechanic. Yeah, so I do really like the idea here of like all of this, like this giant map where all the courses are interconnecting where you can go from one to another. Because like when we did a cup, I think we did like this cup. I think it's this one. Yeah, because you get Rosalina. We did this one last night. And every time you finish a race and you start the next round, you're moving into it. You don't start dead stop. So you go right into it. So you finish, you hit a bunch of buttons, and your character is going. Which is sick. Because it gives this whole continuous feel of like all these are next. Each course and each cup are next to each other. They're not randomly selected because they're grouped together because of like they were games available on the N64. They were games from the DS. No, they're grouped together because they're in those sections together. Like they're located next to each other. They're continuous. And this knockout round, which I wasn't sure how that worked, is so cool. How each lap is you have to get in a certain place or you get eliminated. That's so cool. Very interesting, very different. I feel like having these characters in these different areas, so when you free roam, you run into, like we were running into him, into Yoshi, right? Like if I click on Yoshi, what happens? Begin free roam. Oh, so I can follow him around. That's cool. Wireless play, multiplayer. What other modes do we have? So we got regular, time trials, verse races, battles. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, this is the one thing with streaming. It's just like I'm so exhausted just being on like an hour and a half. Maybe I'll play some Stardew. That's relaxing. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed that you gotta. See membership details. Missions and rewards.
Upgrade your adventures in Hyrule on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom games will both have Nintendo Switch 2 editions. Jump back into the adventure, now with enhanced resolution and
Breath of the Wild, like 6 or 7 years old.
They both support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, and they have smoother.
I tried HDR with this, no good.
Plus, the load times when warping are much faster, helping you explore Hyrule with ease.
That was a thing that was annoying.
If you already own the Nintendo Switch games, your save data can be carried over.
Okay.
On top of that, you can now create 2 manual save data files.
Okay.
Feel free to start a new game without worrying about losing your old data. And introducing Zelda Notes.
I don't care about this. So that's the only things that it comes with is Wind Waker, F-Zero, and Soul Calibur 2. Sega Genesis? So this is a ton of games. This too is a good amount of games. Oh, this is the mature. Oh, okay, it's the same thing. You see, there's like a ton. Even this Minish Cap. All right, but so no, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. What is expansion pack? That's what I want to know.
Upgrade your adventures in Hyrule on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. The Legend of
It gives me all of this. Is that what it's saying? Is it gonna give me the upgrades?
Upgrade your adventures in Hyrule on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Literally just want this for the freaking for the classic catalog. Between GameCube, 64, and Advance, I would be in heaven. See, that's not bad. They break it down because this is, they got a PR team, they got an advertising team. As $4.17 a month. Up to 8 Nintendo accounts. But I don't need 8 Nintendo accounts. I got my wife's and mine, and mine's on one Switch, hers on one Switch. We're both on the Switch too. So like, if she wants to play something, she could just go to my account. Like, it's not worth the extra $20. No, it's more than that. 8, 60, 78. That's 30 extra bucks. It's crazy on my Instagram. So I have a personal Instagram, and I have Instagram for the channels. Instagram for the channels has significantly more followers on Instagram than my personal Instagram, but my stories, my channel's Instagram that has over 1,000 something followers has 8 views on the story. My personal Instagram that maybe has 400 has 50. Like, seemingly neither are a big option. And by the end of the day, I'm going to be around 200 on my personal, 100%. So like, what annoys me is that if 200 people can view my story and don't click on it, obviously because they don't give a shit, they can't even click to go on the other, but the 1,000 people don't even view the story. Damn. Yeah, that's mad annoying. So let's. So like, do I have a big account? Like, obviously, you see 162 hours. Is there anything else that? No, nothing else has like crazy hours. I'm only in year 5. If you get the joke, I named that one based off of Mistborn. Ugh. Maybe we'll play. No, let's do this small farm. Oh, I got nothing. Damn. let's. Ooh. Journal update. This is awful. Oh my god, I'm so used to having Iridium X. Oh my god, that's all I have. Oh my god. Oh, this is crazy. Oh my god. You got some new what? Is that Oh my god, I can't even fucking put it down. I gotta get rid of the salmon berry. Oh my god, I had one? Oh my god, you're so annoying. You're so annoying. This is so annoying. Look at this dog. Oh my god, this is what happens when you don't play. Alright. I don't want I can make another one of those. Okay. Damn, I really... Oh, nope, not what I wanted to do! I gotta make money, right? I gotta make fast money here. Oh, I can't believe I made that chest. Alright. I definitely grind on this on handheld right now. And like in a week, improve this. Oh... It's in my house? What's going on? Oh, guys, ran out of things to talk about. Oklahoma. Just struggling through life, I guess. Damn, this map is huge. Ugh. I thought the dog was outside. Oh, you gotta make the batteries. I'm probably gonna sign off. I'm just so tired. I don't even have the energy to just talk about nonsense anymore. Alright, guys. This is Von Casket, Home Latest Taste. She's on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. All one word, the Von Casket. We subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much more. Do me a favor and stay lame.